it's just so much easier only having one to look after. And that is my perfect breakfast. I would like just 10 minutes to lay in the sun with no one talking to me. I just want 5 minutes of peace. Funny thing is the actual fear about the toddler kicking off. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday afternoon and today is barbecue day. We've just been at the beach and Charlie's friends are over from the UK, so I met them at the beach. And now just got back. I'm just about to make some burgers for the barbecue and marinate some beef. It's a little bit late to be having a coffee, but Charlie just made me one, so I'm gonna make an iced coffee quickly now. I've literally been ill for the last 2 weeks practically, and still my cough and blotched nose is hanging on. I might put lots of this in an iced coffee. I'll go for oat milk actually. Oat milk with a bit of agave. Oh, I spilled it. I don't normally have coffee this late. But it's good. Yeah, so now I need to make the burgers. When we do a barbecue, I always try and do extra for like food prep, like lunch prep. I'm just gonna weigh this out. So I've done loads of beef mince, meal prep to have all that like extra meat, and even if we don't eat all the burgers or the chicken in the first few days, and I put it in the freezer and then it's already cooked. It's just like a good quick fix and a good dinner. But yeah, so I'm making burgers now. I'm gonna prep some chicken. In the burgers, I've put onion, salt, pepper and paprika. That's always our go-to, and also some coriander. Then for the chicken, I think I'm gonna do some lemon, soy sauce. What else do I put in? Salt and pepper and rosemary. They're my go-to barbecue marinades and spices. It's now like 4:30 I think, which is a little bit late for her to be sleeping, but because we was at the beach she didn't have a nap and she's just been in a terrible mood. So now we have decided just to let her sleep and give us a break. Capri's also having a sleep, so I'm just taking this time to prep the food for dinner. Okay, so here are my burgers prepped. I feel like I work at a butcher's. Now to do the chicken. I need to remember to look at the camera because I just got a new camera and I keep forgetting not to just look at myself in the screen. Charlie just bought me the Osmo Pocket 3 and I'm absolutely loving it, but it's very techy. Well, it's not very techy, it's like very user friendly, but lots of different settings on there that I need to get my head around and know which button to press where. But I'm loving it so far and I love that it follows me around. I'm actually going to have to go and wake Ez up right now because it's 4:35 and that is just way too late for her to be sleeping. So let's see how she is. She doesn't like being woken up and I've still got stuff to get on with, but that's life with children. I've managed to do the meat prep, the chicken and the beef. They've both woken up from their naps. We missed our midday nap today and it has just been a nightmare. Everyone's tired. Everyone's tired. Everyone's hungry, need their dinner. And yeah, we're gonna do the barbecue ASAP. Charlie just going to get some more coals for it. Then we're hopefully gonna eat and have the kids in bed by 7 absolute latest. I had to result in a bit of TV, so you can hear the TV in the background because needs must. Yeah, I'll show you once we've done our barbecue. I need to just chop up some peppers to go on the barbecue and that's about it. I just need to try and tidy up a little bit now. We're losing the will to live here. Everyone's getting tired and Effie's hungry. She's hungry and the barbecue is still too hot at the moment. So we're just waiting around. It's now 6:20, so it's way past her dinner time. I wanted to get her in bed in 45 minutes time, but that's obviously not going to happen because we've still got to cook, eat and have a bath. So we can't skip a bath tonight because we've been to the beach, sun cream on, all the rest. Just gone 7:10. We opted for a bath before dinner because we was running out of time. I just having a bit of chicken and Capri was in bed because it was time. She'd woken up early from her nap and she'd been up over 2 hours already. So, and obviously she's not eating any of the food. so it's kind of irrelevant for her to be awake. Need to cut some cheese up, and hopefully not long till we eat. It's so hard to like not be letting the kids revolving around your kids' lives and schedules all the time. She hasn't had a nap today, Ezra, but then you just end up with like such a bad version of them because they're overtired. So it's kind of like you do have to prioritise them having a nap, otherwise it ruins things for you and you don't get that free time. Not only do you not get that free time, you then get an overtired child. Obviously it's not great from us that she's also staying up now to eat when really I wanted her to be in bed by now, but it's just life. And I would like a family barbecue because it's a Sunday. Come tomorrow, we're all going to be doing our own thing. She eats her dinner earlier than us during the week, so it's nice for us to all spend time together. How's it going? Yummy. The cheese is here. You okay? Oh, you want me to say hi through there? Hello. I am coming. Yeah, you don't want to hit your head. She's crazy. Pardon? I'm just getting some lettuce and the sauces and the plates. I don't know how she's still going. She must be literally running the thing. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Kitchen. Okay, here's our finished product. Very good. Maybe we could have done with a little bit more salt in the burgers.
If I turn it that way, that's it. You can see everybody better.
So I've got a rare time of being child free. I've left Capri and Ed's at home with our nanny. Charlie's working from home today. I'm going to a reformer class. It's a reformer class for beginners. I have been a couple of times to reformer, but I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Capri is now 5 months old, just over 5 months, and I finally feel like I'm getting into a little bit more of a rhythm. She's waking up at the same time every day. Her naps are a little bit more consistent, so we're like getting towards that age now where she's a lot more predictable, which makes it a huge amount easier for me to like do things myself and book things in without taking her with me. Very hot the last couple of days, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Today's a bit cloudy though, so it's not the nicest day. I don't think I closed off last night. We had the barbecue, put Ed's in bed, and then Charlie and I just chilled. I done a bit of editing and went to bed late, annoyingly. I need to get better with my early nights. Took Capri for her vaccinations this morning. She was good, bless her. A little bit like traumatic taking them for their vaccinations, but she cried a little bit and then was all good. I will check in with you later. Today, Monday's my admin day. Get stuff done, get the house organised. Just, yeah, little things that take up time. Okay, so super typical. I have an app called Privily and book all of my classes and use like the open gym and stuff on there. I also use the same one to get into like Kempinski on the Palm and other beach clubs at hotels, and couldn't book through the Privily app. It kept taking me to the Fitness First app. So on the Fitness First app I was already pre-registered and I couldn't reset anything. It wasn't working, so I thought I'd just turn up and use my Privily. She was like, oh, the instructor's off sick today, so all of the reformer classes are cancelled. So I've like driven 20 minutes and they're all cancelled. Just typical, just my luck. But I sorted out my membership anyway, so now I can book for the future. And the old me would have driven straight back home to be with the kids, make sure that Capri's okay, but I'm not going to do that. Now I'm going to sit here for a little bit, drink my coffee, reply to some messages, do some admin stuff, and then I'm going to go for a quick walk in the sun. It's a lot brighter over here than it is near my house. And then I'm going to go home and sort out Ed's lunch and my own lunch and stuff. But yeah, typical, great start to the day, but not going to let it affect anything or stop me from getting some steps in. I could have used the open gym, but I've just got my Birkenstocks on. I don't have any trainers, so I'm not going to be that person in the gym that doesn't have a pair of trainers to work out in. That's just not me. Happy Monday, everyone, and I hope that your day is going well. It's always so awkward when you've parked in a parking spot and like it's a little bit tight, and then you're in the car and they're trying to get into their car and they obviously don't want to dink your car. I'm trying not to look. It is Tuesday morning and we've just come downstairs. It's 8 o'clock. I need to tidy up a little bit. Izzy wants her milk. I did actually try to cut out milk. I didn't really know what to do. Sorry, the kitchen's in a state. I didn't actually know what to do about the whole milk situation because I think that they're meant to cut it out. I need to look into it. They're meant to cut it out of the bottle, like by the time that they're 2, because it's not good for their teeth. She has a bottle just in the morning. But it's really hard to get her to have her milk just out of a normal cup now. Don't climb, please. Get down. Pardon? You want to watch something? In a minute. Let's just have our milk and breakfast. We're not going to watch TV as soon as we wake up. Okay, why don't you get a book or play with your toys? Yeah, so I just don't really know, like, what I'm meant to do. She doesn't really want to take her milk out of anything else. Yeah, so I need to look into that because I have no idea what the setup needs to be about the milk. But she enjoys it in the morning. For a little bit, I did cut it out in the morning because she wasn't eating all of her breakfast and she was just having her milk and then a little bit of breakfast. And obviously I want her to eat her food. Just going to tidy up a little bit now and then make myself a coffee. Not really sure what my plans are for today. My nanny is going to be in late. I had booked a gym class and to take Capri with me, but I don't know if I'm going to make that if she's going to be in late. So I'm just going to play it by ear and see. Probably do something in the afternoon with Ez. Maybe take her to the beach for a bit. We'll see. Cheers, baby girl. I'm just about to prep some of my baked apple with cinnamon and coconut oil. I used to do this all the time for my breakfast, but then Capri was dairy free because I have it with yoghurt and oats and chia seeds, which I'll show you the finished product at the end. I'm just chopping up the apple. I've taken the skin off the apple. I'm just doing this apple and then I'll come. Capri's in bed at the moment. It's just so much easier only having like one to look after when Capri's in bed. It just feels a lot more freeing. Cutting the apple up now and then I'm going to put it in the oven, or probably on like 200 degrees. Add cinnamon and coconut oil. Wait until it's nice and soft. Then I'll put that in the fridge for me to eat for my breakfast over the next few days. I have done like massive batches of it before where I've put some in the freezer, I've got these little ice cube trays that I've done food prepping for Ez for a long time. I will put the baked apple in there and then you can literally just pop it out and put it in the microwave and it's warm and defrosted ready for breakfast. So it's super easy. Okay, so apple all cut up and I'm going to pour some coconut oil on it. I put the coconut oil in and I put in the cinnamon, mix it around and then put it in the oven, and then I'll show you the finished product. Now I'm just about to prep the oats. I just toast them with more coconut oil actually. Put some coconut oil in the pan. I just free pour the coconut oil. Then I'm gonna measure out, I think maybe 20 grams of oats or 25 grams of oats. I'm just using the whole oats, this one. Then I'm doing 10 grams of chia seeds. She's helping herself to everything in the fridge at the moment. So here are my oats, chia seeds, and the coconut oil is underneath. And then put a tiny bit more cinnamon. And then I literally just do it on the hob and toast it. You're all sticky as. Normally I would just do this straight away and then afterwards put it straight in the bowl. But because I'm waiting for the apple to be cooked, usually I'd have the apple prepped. Because I'm waiting for the apple to be cooked, I thought I'd just toast this now and then it would have cooled down and it won't make all the yogurt hot. I'm going to just like do a batch of this and a batch of the apple, probably in a couple of days, and prep it all and put it into, I've got like these little containers, so I'll just do a bit of prep, plastic jars I've got, and make the breakfast in advance. It's such a gloomy day today, like it's just so gloomy. I was planning on going to my workout class, but like I said, my nanny is coming in late, so I'm not going to go to that. I'm not sure how long it's actually been on for so far, but it's usually about half an hour, I'd say. I've just got a child that loves to have olive oil, just pure olive oil, even with bread, but she'll drink olive oil literally out of the bowl. I'm using the Rachel's natural yoghurt. Pour that in. Then next is the baked apple that I done in the oven. I'll show you in just a minute, Izzy. The baked apple. Then next are the toasted oats. And then sometimes I add a bit of agave as well. And that is my perfect breakfast. Good morning, everyone. I'm up bright and early, well, bright and early for me, to go to a gym class. I'm going to Project DXB for their women's glute lab. I haven't been for 4 weeks because I went back to the UK, and then I've been sick, so this should be interesting. Yeah, I'm running a little bit late. I'm running like 5 minutes late. Just hard for me to get up in the morning at this time because I'm used to just getting up at 7:30 and having quite a slow morning. But it's good just to get up and out and get it done. Just finished the class and absolutely passed out. Got a new friend on my forehead as well. That was a good workout class. I'm absolutely exhausted now though. Ready for a coffee. So that was the glute lab at Project DXB, and I am frazzled. It's now Thursday and I'm on my way to address Skyview. Decided to treat myself to a little hour at the pool just to chill, and then I've got a few things to do afterwards. Sorry if it's really noisy in the background. I've got the white noise and I've got the window open just for a little bit of fresh air. I have actually been to address Skyview before. It's got a great view. I guess the name Skyview gives it away. And I'm just gonna get a coffee, have a little bit of sun, and then leave after an hour or two. For the rest of today, I've just got some errands to run and some admin to do at home later this afternoon. So it's a fairly busy day, and then tomorrow I'd like to be quite relaxed and do some things with Ez. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Thank you. I've just got to address Skyview in downtown. Got my iced coffee and I'm at the pool. There's only a few other people here though. It's very, very quiet. It's a Thursday morning. 10 in the morning. It's very quiet, but it's so beautiful. The hotel is so beautiful. The lobby as you come in is lovely. They have valet at the front, so you just park your car when you get here with the valet, walk into this beautiful grand lobby. Then the pool this is a lobby pool that has the view, and it's just unreal. It's so nice. The staff are really helpful here. They just get you a bed straight away. I've got an iced coffee. Now I'm going to get in the water in a minute. Today's a little bit cloudy, but on a clear day it's like spectacular views. And it has a great view today anyway of the Burj Khalifa. I'll show you in a minute. Got company with me today. Hello again. Nice chilled morning. I definitely am going to try and do this more often. I don't know why I haven't. Been on maternity leave for 5 months. She's still young, she gets a little bit cold. I've got her in her leggings and t-shirt, and I'm in a tutu. sky view, was there for a couple of hours, and now on my way to go and look at a mattress for Ez's floor bed. So I'm hoping that we're going to get her in a floor bed by the end of this week. The bed's actually ready, it's just the mattress that I need to sort out, and I've just been procrastinating with it and taking ages. I'm kind of a bit nervous to put her in the floor bed and see what she's going to be like. I'm sure there's going to be some sleepless nights, but it is what it is, and I feel like we just need to do it and get it over and done with now. Afterwards, I think I'm going to go home, have some lunch, and crack on with a few admin bits. The good thing about like living in a hot country like Dubai is during the evening on maternity leave you can just go to the beach or to the pool for a couple of hours, and it's like perfect weather for it. We are really lucky having that sort of weather here and those and things that we can do. And even for Ezra, like when we were at home, I was like, oh, let's go to the park, and my mum was like, I don't think you can go to the park, it's been raining, it's going to all be wet. And I just didn't think about it, whereas here it's like always hot. Sometimes obviously too hot to be going to the park, but most of the time like you can just go even for half an hour and it's fine. And we've got the beach, we've got pools, we've got parks, indoor play areas obviously. It's just really nice to have a lot of outdoors space for the kids to play, even for us to enjoy. I don't know that I could live in a cold country. I do really miss the seasons though. Maybe not like the UK seasons because it's just pretty much winter all the time. But I would love to live somewhere that has like true summer, autumn, winter and spring. I would really love that. I do miss wearing a coat sometimes. The ideal like winter weather for me is dry but cold, like wrap up, layer up, because I do miss winter clothes. But at the same time it is just easier. It's definitely easier with the kids being somewhere that's hot and sunny because less layers to put on, you can get out the door a lot quicker. It's just literally lives in Crocs, so it's not like I'm putting socks on, boots and all the rest. But yeah, my thoughts on weather and where I'm living. Okay, Bree Bree? Yeah? You're just happy to be here, aren't you? Okay. Right, Joe and the juice. In the Timecodes business park, going through some property numbers. I don't remember that. There was discussion that would happen.
Well, I can hope so, otherwise we're going to lose 70 grand. When it's obviously our option price has now come down to where the purchase price is.
We're just going to have to wait for the completion statement. You're taking my food. You're drinking my matcha. The last little clip I took was earlier when we went to the Joe and the Juice at the business park in Dubai Hills. And now I've literally just done my hair, blow dried it, and I'm going to do my makeup probably in like half an hour. It's now 4:30. I am going out around 7:30. So put Ez to bed, and well, our nanny's actually going to obviously be staying later because of the kids. And she'll do Ez's dinner and bath time. I pretty much would have been ready by then. I'm going to do my makeup beforehand because I just find with the girls it's so much easier if I'm ready before like bath and bedtime so that I can be around, and then I'm not rushing around to try and get ready around them. So I'm going to do my makeup in a minute. First I'm just going to pick up a few things around the house and then put some quinoa on for Ez for her dinner because that's her request tonight. Quinoa and salmon for dinner. I think I've mentioned this before, she's just not great with vegetables, and I gave her some green beans for lunch because I had some as well and she just didn't eat them. But just gonna keep trying. I'm actually gonna do a what I eat in a day mum and toddler edition maybe next week and try and show some of my recipes that I make. So like, I mean, this is really easy, but chicken curry. I make some little chicken nuggets with chicken mince. I already showed the other day the apple that I bake, the baked apple for breakfast. She has oats. What else do I make her? Loads of different things, Moroccan beef. So I'm gonna show some of those next week. And yeah, then once I've done her dinner, I am going to do my makeup and get myself ready, lay my clothes out in the spare bedroom and yeah, have everything ready for myself so that I'm not stressed and running around. Okay, I'll pick you up. I think that I am going to a Victor Capri tomorrow night. I I keep saying I'm going to do it and then I don't. But into the spare bedroom, it's not actually going to be her room, but into the spare bedroom for now until we work out what's happening with the girls' rooms. Because Ez is going into a floor bed and she'll be taking Ezra's cot. But I don't think that, like, she wakes up 2-3 times a night still. And then with Ezra in her floor bed, I don't want her climbing into the cot when Capri's in there. So I just think that they're not ready to share a room yet for sure. But we do have a lot of guests, so our spare bedroom does get used. So I definitely need a spare bed. Moral of the story is get a bigger house, which we can't at the moment. I've just put Capri down for her last nap. I just ordered a cheap mascara off the shop. I know that is not very good for the environment, but needs must. It's no different to getting like food delivered really. Well, it's not at all. Yeah. So tonight I am going to one of my friend's 40th birthdays and plan on getting the kids all sorted for bed before I go, ideally, just because then it doesn't rock the boat and then I'm not worried about like if they're unsettled, which is just a bit stupid really because they'll be absolutely fine. Ezra sleeps through the night and goes down really well, and Capri's so young that I don't really feel like it matters too much when not when she's out of routine, because she's not out of routine, but when it's not me there, I think it should be fine now. She's 5 months, so I'll be feeding her before I go, and then I'll leave milk for a bottle, so she should be fine. I don't know why I keep doing my brows really weird lately. I think like the tattoo that I had done years ago is fading a lot, and I don't really have a huge amount to work with. I would like to start using, like, trying castor oil and see if that's any good, if that helps. I am by no means a makeup expert at all. I literally know nothing about makeup, pretty much. You can probably guess by the way that I'm buying things. I'm sure that people usually use their concealer afterwards, after their foundation, but I'm using it underneath. And then if I feel like my under eyes look a bit dark, then I add that on. I'm just using the NARS concealer, and then my foundation is the House Labs one. My sister actually got me this for Christmas and I've not opened it yet. I did have a little sample that I've been using, so I wanted to test out the colour. And then for my eyebrows I use the MAC spiked brow pencil. So I'm going to do everything other than my mascara. I do my mascara once I put my setting spray on. I don't like to wear a huge amount of foundation really. Most of the time I'll literally go out with a concealer on. I mean, during the week I pretty much never wear makeup because I just like to let my skin breathe, and I hate it when you pick the kids up and like you're kissing them and you've got your face against them and then your makeup rubs off like on them. I just think it's the worst. It just makes them look all dirty and you just feel like, oh, I'm putting all these chemicals on them. This is the House Labs foundation that I'm putting on now. Sometimes it's hard because I haven't got as much of a tan that then I start to look a bit orange. That's why I kept this sample for so long, because I wanted to test it out when I had a tan, when I didn't have a tan. But I actually do really like it. And like I said, I have no experience with makeup, or I really just don't know anything about makeup. I'm a basic bitch, very basic bitch. And I just realised I haven't put my eyeshadow on yet. And I was planning on wearing some eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just have to put that on now and try and cover up any of the powder that falls. This is just a really old Urban Decay colour palette that's probably out of date that I'm using. I find like the hardest part about going out with kids is like the getting ready time. I mean, today I've been lucky because Ezra's gone out with my nanny and that gives me the time to then get ready when she's not here and Capri's having a nap. But I tried to do this before Capri had her nap and she was just really fussy in the bouncer, and then it just becomes really hard. And I feel like men really don't have to worry about too much before like leaving the house, whereas women think about everything, like, okay, bath and bed routine, dinner, milk, routine, letting someone know like, oh, this is what you need to do if they wake up or whatever. And I'm the one that checks the monitor all the time. He goes out and he just thinks of like what he's doing there and then. I mean, he'll obviously ask like, are the kids okay? Have you heard from our nanny? But he's not worried. Do you know what I mean? Like, never worried. Whereas I'm worried, always thinking about them all the time, which is kind of draining to like never relax. But I guess that's the rest of my life really. It's like thinking about the kids because they're important to us and we care about them. We had one of our goals for this year was to spend more time together without the children and like maybe go on a holiday and stuff without them. Even today we went and had a coffee and just like went through some property numbers. We did take Capri, so not completely without the kids. But we have been trying to stick to the once a month going out, like date night or date day or something without them. Next weekend I have actually booked something and we're not going to be going with the kids either next Saturday, so that will be nice. Also, the other thing when you're breastfeeding is like the pressure of pumping the milk. Like I do have milk in the freezer, but I never want to use it. I just want to give fresh milk, which is not ideal because she's never had defrosted milk, and my milk personally tastes very different defrosted to fresh. But I do just need to start like I need to start giving her a bottle every day, to be honest. But it's a lot of effort to keep up with the pumping, but I am gonna start pumping again at 9 PM every night because it takes a little while for my supply to come up every day when I'm pumping, so I need to start that again because that's a good little in-between time from feeding her when she goes to bed and then when she wakes up again. It's just going to be home any minute and then I need to wake up Capri so that she goes to bed at a decent time. This is the other thing, what I mean, like you just have to think about like, oh okay, they need to be up by this time because I'm leaving at this time. You can't just relax. This to me feels like I'm caking it on because I never wear any makeup. To be honest, I'm not going to be having much to drink tonight because number one, I just don't drink that much anymore. Looking after children with a hangover doesn't seem appealing to me. And also I'm breastfeeding, so I don't want to have too much to drink. After Ezra's second birthday, the next day I felt like so bunged up and like congested just from having literally like 2 Prosecco's. I feel like alcohol does that to me now. Now I feel like I look a bit crazy, but I'm going to come back to my makeup. I still need to do my mascara. I'm just going to let this setting spray dry and then I'm going to put my powder on. And then yeah, I'll just touch up later and put bronzer on and stuff. I will show you the finished look. I say look, it's not a look, it's just my basic makeup. My hair seems to have gone all frizzy and horrible, so I'll have to be going over that for sure. I had my hair cut and coloured last week and it just looks so much better and it feels so much better as well. Okay, here's Lizzie. Back in here. Lizzie what? It's not lipstick, it's for the eyebrows. We've just got to, oh look, he's nicked someone's chips. Yeah. We've just got to Al Habtoor near the marina. I've got the 2 kids with me because Charlie has gone out for a birthday. So yeah, he's gone to O Beach and I just thought I would stay somewhere local. So I'm just sorting the kids now to get in the pool, but it's a lot harder when you're by yourself. But Ezzy's being good, aren't you, Ezzy? Can I have some ketchup, please? Thank you. Yummy. Even though it's hard getting out by yourself with the 2 kids, I just feel like it is better than staying in the house, which is what I was saying the other day on one of my shorts. Is like, it was one of my top tips for surviving 2 under 2, and it's like you just have to leave the house sometimes. Like staying in the house and having all the chaos in the house and not being able to remove yourself from it is stressful. I've come here, Ezzy's being really good, so it's a good day. We're having some chips, we're going to get in the pool, we'll hopefully get an ice cream. Only if Ezzy's good. We're going to get in the pool. I shouldn't have said that word. It's not very like fancy here, but it's what we need for today. And like I said, Charlie's at Ocean Beach, or O Beach, whatever it is. So it was just easy to come here. rather than driving somewhere else. The traffic's actually quite bad. This is like marina area. The traffic's quite bad. Man flying? Yeah. Do you know what that's called? It's called a skydive. Pardon? I'm gonna have to get Daddy to do this recipe. She keeps turning over. Look at her. Where's she gone? Bree's got her hat on. Now Ezzy put hers on. That's it. Perfect. Currently waiting in the car for Charlie because we've got pest control today, so they're just spraying everywhere. We had loads of ants in the garden and it's just been a nightmare with the kids being in the garden, or even just on our washing and stuff. The ants were going on the washing, so we finally booked in pest control. The only thing is I hate a lot of chemicals, and obviously this is like the harshest chemicals to kill the pest. I just don't know if there's another way around it other than getting pest control in. Like, can you do something else for it? I need to research it a little bit. Obviously it's not ideal as well with kids to have the strong chemicals. Mommy. Yeah? But yes, we've just had that done and now we've got to leave the house and stay out of the house for the day. We're going to go to Kempinski and then afterwards we're going to a new restaurant called Liana, I think it is, which is at the Marsa Al Arab, a new hotel that's just been built in Jumeirah. So that will be fun. We're going there for lunch, well, a late lunch, early dinner, but for 4 p.m. we'll have a walk around before. Yeah, and now we're just going to the beach to kill some time, and yeah, that's about it. So now Charlie's got our Yetis with a coffee. And who's coffee for us? Yeah, it's for adults. For adults. What is that? Is that worms? Yeah. So where's this water going?
It's just blocked, so it does go down, but it's just not hot.
No, but what is this for? Is it sewage?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. So how do you unblock it?
Get someone to go and block it.
Unblock the actual manhole?
Yeah.
That must be smelly work. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know how the villas are built in Dubai, why there's always so many issues, like drainage issues and all that sort of thing. Because you don't get that in the UK, do you? Or is it just because now I'm an adult and have got my own place and having to deal with this? But I don't ever remember my mum and dad having to get like drains, like the manhole drains unblocked. Like the manholes are covered in the UK. Anyway, I will check in at the beach when we're there and get in some sun. Today I would like just 10 minutes to lay in the sun, like directly in the sun with no one talking to me, and just get the sun on my skin. And I'm sure Charlie wants the exact same, so I'm sure we can have 10 minutes each. I just was saying on here that we don't have this problem in the UK, and if anything, in the UK don't they cover the manholes?
It is the oldest council, isn't it?
Oh,
maybe,
so that's why we don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, so maybe AMOC could do it.
I don't ever remember like my parents having to get the manhole unblocked. But if it's council, then that's why.
Yeah.
That's what you pay your council tax for. But we pay council tax. Where does our council tax go?
It's different though, because in the UK, you still have drains that get blocked up, don't you? So
What you mean, like your drains are the toilet drains?
Yeah, you have drainage solutions to come, but manholes are covered by the council.
Yeah, true.
Cool story, Bria.
Literally adult life. Look at this. I feel like she's really starting to look like you now. Ez, pass me your Crocs. We're not losing any more Crocs. Thank you. I was just saying to Charlie that I would really like to do South America for like 3 months, but what he said was you can compromise and do a month. It doesn't have to be a 3-month long trip, which is true. But it's just, I don't know, timings and money. I would like to do that. I need to look into where's good in the summer, and we could potentially do it in the summer. 3 weeks of travelling and then 1 week of pure relaxation. Are you putting cream on your face? Wow, so grown up. Yeah?
Jump in again. Ready? Show mummy. Yeah. Jump in again. Kick. Go under there.
Ready for it? It's gonna be cold. Woo. Woo. Do you like it? Or is it a bit chilly for you? Kick. Wow. Look at her, she's putting her tongue in. She looks like a lizard.
Gonna jump in. Gonna jump in. Ready? Gonna jump in.
For God's sake. I don't want your ice cream, I just want 5 minutes of peace. Just got to the new Marsa Al Arab. This is the view of the Burj Al Arab. Great view. I mean, the building is massive. This is the hotel part, and then there's residences as well. It's a little bit windy up here, but absolutely lovely. We are going for lunch at Iliana or Liliana, I'm not sure, which is a Greek restaurant. There's also a walk down here called Marsa Al Arab Walk that we'll go to later, just have a walk along. I don't know how many times I'm going to say walk, but yeah, we'll go down there, have a look, because they've got some more casual restaurants and Bill's Cafe and stuff down there. So far, first impressions, really, really lovely. I've dressed it as up all nice and done her hair, and she's pulled her hair out. So this is a little walkway coming up to the beach. So pretty. Everything Jamira does is good, to be honest. Here's the pool. This one here is Jamira Beach Hotel in the background. We've had one tantrum already from Ez, trying to ruin our meal, but we won't let her. She didn't have a nap earlier, only a quick one in the car. But Pree's a happy girl. You happy? Oh, do they? Maybe we can come together by ourselves, an adults only meal. That sound nice?
Very nice.
The weather is so nice, but it's a little bit humid, so my hair is like frizzy as hell. What do you want? Do you want some bread? Where's the menu?
If you go round, then you can sit there.
I need a really strong cocktail or something. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
Going for lunch without a nap.
You knew that, no?
No, I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought we was going to go home and she was going to have a nap.
Well, but you knew what time we got home. What we could do. You knew everything was booked in, planned in the day. It's not like we got home super late.
No, it's just unfortunate. But what I'm saying is I'd rather have cancelled this and come when she'd either had a nap or without them.
Come on, should be alright.
What should we have, Prue? Mummy is starving.
That's what I need for food. I definitely want some tzatziki. I think we should do that, share that meat.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Do I like the idea of one of these crispy filo pastries?
Yeah, I did see that.
Talk to me. That is actually going to have a bit of this. Coconut. No, that's it. Oh, that'll be nice. Is that nice?
Sorry.
A bit of sweetness.
Party?
So nice, this. We've got a really nice meal there.
Would you like me to share for you?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Perfect.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Nice.
Very nice.
Now I've got the feta cheese phyllo pastry. We was getting this in Greece all the time, weren't we?
Yeah.
Very good.
Good girl. Good girl. More.
The funny thing is the actual fear about a toddler kicking off. It's just embarrassing. I think she was hungry though. looks so cute. Don't take it out because it will all be in your face.
Right.
This is the good one at the moment anyway. This is the good one at the moment. Because he's taking her hairband out now. Now we're contemplating putting something on the phone because we left her toys in the car and she's in a bit of a dodgy mood. It's been good while she's been eating her food, but before that,
good fish here, look.
it was not looking good.
Not looking good.
I think when we first got here I was close to leaving. Look at her. Food has just got here. We've gone for chicken Slovakia, I think that is, steak, fries, and then these are some sort of potatoes. I'm not sure what they are.
Put it down. Put it down.
No, put it...
That's an expensive steak. Put it down.
No, we can't laugh. We can't laugh. We can't laugh. No, it's
Stop. Time out. Time out. Time out.
I'll watch this. Just spit it out now. Creative dancing. We just finished dinner. I think I probably showed the harsh reality of going out for dinner with Ezra. Any 2-year-olds, but I'm pretty sure she's a special kind. Now we're just going for a walk at the walk. It's called the walk Marsa Al Arab. To all the yachts. There's some unreal villas there. Capri's passed out asleep, bless her. Then in the background you can see the Burj Khalifa. Dinner was actually, or lunch was actually really nice, but it was quite stressful. The food was good. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, and the views are just 10 out of 10, like unreal. Now we're just going to go for a walk, give Ez an ice cream, even though she doesn't really deserve it, and have a nice stroll. It's now 10 to 6, so perfect timing. The sunset. Ezzy, do you want a boat? Me too. Just got an ice cream from Saul. This is called a milk something like that. Milk ice cream and lotus.
Mine.
How come Daddy can have some but I can't?
Daddy.
It's much better sharing between 3, isn't it? Is price off a whole tub of Haagen-Dazs by yourself.
Well, she might disagree. We just left Marsa Al Arab after having dinner. Went for a little walk. Now we're just going home. In Charlie's opinion, it's not as grand as the Royal Atlantis. Is it Royal Atlantis or Atlantis Royal? But everyone knows what I mean.
Imagine you spend $50 million on one of them villas and you come out to this.
The food was nice, the setting's unbelievable. I thought it was a nice hotel, it had a nice feel, didn't it?
Yeah, it's good for a coffee.
Obviously unreal location. We're just going to go home, do bath and bed, and then we've got a massage booked in with Hawaiian Hush, which will be nice. And then it's Monday again tomorrow, but like I always say, the days don't make too much difference to me at the moment.